We have here nice pair of sneaks. Nice brand new sneaks. Good sneaks. Good price. Whole deal. It's only one slight problem. They're about 3 sizes too small. Don't know what happened. I might have taken the wrong box from the store, or maybe the boxes got mixed up and the wrong size and the wrong box, whatever it is. I don't know what happened, but I do know that there is no way I'm going to fit my foot in these sneaks. No matter what I do, I can't quite squeeze into them. Did you ever try to squeeze into something that you're trying to make it fit something you liked, huh? We go through anything, don't we? We go through all kinds of effort because we want to. We want to fit into that. In our gospel today, Jesus is on his way to Jerusalem, where he's going to suffer and die. And along the way, he's teaching the people. And someone asked him, "Lord, will only a few people be saved?" And he answered them, "Strive to enter through the narrow gate. For many, I tell you, will attempt to enter, but not be strong enough." And Jesus is not talking about size. You can't just try and lose weight to get through that, squeeze through that narrow gate. Or remember the example of the sneakers, huh? Can't fit in. Not talking about that. What he's talking about is what it takes to enter the kingdom of God, what we have to do. What does God demand of us to enter God's kingdom? And we can make some mistakes about this. In Jesus' time, people thought that just because they were a part of the chosen people of God, the kingdom of God was open to them. Everybody else was in trouble. In our own time, maybe some of us think that, well, we're baptized and we've made some of the sacraments. Somehow we can just squeeze through that door, squeeze through that gate. Just get enough points, and in we go. Well, it's not like that in the kingdom of God. And I have here an identification badge. Maybe you have one where you work. This gets me in to visit people in the hospital. Wear this, doors open. No questions, no problems, as long as you got this on you. Don't wear this, everything's closed. You are not going in there. Well, entering the kingdom of God is not about wearing a badge or being a part of a certain group of people. What is necessary to enter the kingdom of God is to be totally committed to entering that kingdom, even if it requires all that we have to give, even if it costs us all we have to give. It's a personal effort that all of us have to make. And Jesus is saying, it's not easy to enter the kingdom of God. It's not easy. requires struggle. Sometimes that struggle can be an agonizing struggle. And we all have to make it. Each one of us has our struggles to enter that kingdom. For some, it might be the struggle to remain faithful to spouse or family. That's the struggle. For others, it might be addictions to alcohol or drugs. And that's the struggle to enter. And for some of us, it might very simply be the struggle to keep our faith in God, even if we can't understand what's going on around us and what's happening to us. And that's our struggle to enter through the narrow gate to the kingdom of God. But it's our struggle. Maybe a few examples will help. At our neighborhood mass last week, one of the men told a story about a relative of his in another city. And she was driving along a busy road. Car breaks down, pulls over on his shoulder. Now what do I do? All of a sudden, man comes by in a work truck, gets out to help. Had no idea who he was helping, he just thought he'd help. And as he was coming towards her, she recognized that this is the man that many years before was responsible for the death of her son. Quite simply, this man had killed her son. Killed him. Murder. And she never was able to forgive him for that. And when she saw him, she just wanted to tell him how much she hated him for doing that to her son. But she kind of looked at, I'm here, I need the help, keep quiet. Fix the car, she's back on the road. All of a sudden, what happens? She gets some chest pains. Okay? But car was running. She was able to drive herself to a hospital. And there they told her, yeah, you're having a heart attack. Her struggle was forgiveness. Her struggle was forgiveness, and that's what it meant for her to enter through the narrow gate. One of our parishioners is raising her 2 granddaughters. For some reason, the mother is unable to do this. It's not an easy task, as you know. She gets no financial help to do it. But she believes this is what God is asking of her. This is her struggle. This is her struggle to enter through the narrow gate. We each have our struggles. Let's stop for a minute. Let's stop for a minute and think of, what is my struggle to enter through the narrow gate? What is my greatest struggle at this time in my life? We all have our struggles. Well, Jesus is saying that now is the time. Now is the time. We can't presume we're going to the kingdom of God. Who's in and who's out depends on the blessings of God and the personal effort, the personal honest struggle that all of us have to make. So as we get ready now to prepare to share in the body and the blood of Christ, let's ask our God for the strength that we need. Ask our God for the strength that we need in our struggle to enter through the narrow gate to the kingdom of God.